Shouldn't I be shirtless? Oh, no. Maybe I should, okay, let me see if I can talk like this. People want to see body, right?
Dude, what is the dose of your second steroid? What's up guys, Derek, moreplacemoredates.com. Today we are going to be reacting to George Popovic. This is a video I've been sent by a few guys on Instagram to react to about his anabolic cycle that he is going to be embarking on this, well, I guess it was a few months ago now. November 3rd, he started it. So here he is unboxing it and people wanted me to react to it and the updates. So first we're gonna go through the unboxing. I might skip around a bit. And yeah, I guess I'll give my critique. He says it's test, sip, and Anavar. So I guess we'll see what the dosages are and kind of give my feedback or whatever. Whoa, Jesus, fuck.
Okay, nice. What color was the shirt I was folding? Come on, tell me. What color was the shirt I was folding? Yeah, nice job there, buddy. I caught you staring at this luscious fat ass.
Jesus Christ, dude. Let's get the fuck. All right, so that wasn't the best intro. I'm already a little fucking, where's the fucking cycle, dude?
It's been a hot minute since I documented my body transformation. I mean, it wasn't much of a transformation. I gained a bit of a tummy. Yeah, so it wasn't much of a great transformation, but indeed it was a transformation. And it's been a hot minute since I've documented any type of body update. And guess what? Maybe we're back. And if you didn't like it the first round, well, hopefully you like it the second round.
So he doesn't have the best like to dislike ratio. Let's see. Jeez, dude. Okay, so I don't know. I guess a lot of people aren't too on board with his really high energy content here.
Turn Let's try this one more time. Yours truly is negligent, and I had them ready and prepared and absolutely forgot to bring them upstairs. So I will be right back. Let me go grab them. Like I was saying before, do people want this is like a fitness page, I guess, because I'm like your biggest fitness inspo. Do people want to see I personally wouldn't want to see my body, seeing as it looks like a bucket of water balloons, but do people want to see what I look like after the first round of steroids, which in fact, at the time I was only taking...
Holy shit, I actually recognize the brand.
I was only taking
one
steroid, but now I'm gonna be taking 2 steroids and we're gonna be big. And let's just say after the second cycle, it's over for all these fitness peeps on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you find fitness people, YouTube, it's over for them because it's gonna be me with that rock solid body, baby. I'm gonna be the inspo. Something else that's gonna be different is that I've also switched steroid brands. Jumping into my first cycle in the summer, I did very little research on the brand of steroid that I was going to be paying for.
I'm like looking very closely at the brand because I think I know which one it is, but I can't tell for sure.
Which is wrong, and I knew that at the time, and I should have been a little smarter, but unfortunately it's like my brain popped out of my ear and ran for the streets. Anybody who is going into their first, second, third, even as a beginner into their...
So if this is the brand I'm thinking of, then this guy is Canadian, I think.
To their first couple of steroid cycles. Do your research on the brands that you're going to be purchasing.
Dude, these are this is the weirdest edit fucking ever, dude. Day 1, 190 pounds, day 7, the last week of my first cycle. So presumably it was test only. I don't know. He only used 1 compound, so I'm going to assume that's what it was.
So before I begin wow, this lighting is definitely not that great. Let me get into the better lighting. Before I get into my special presentation on what the steroids I will be taking in the second cycle, this is what my body currently looks like going into my second steroid cycle. Keep in mind, I let myself go after my first steroid cycle. I just kind of lost motivation. That's definitely on me. So now I'm just a tad...
This guy is high energy as fuck, dude. I'm wondering if I should have turned it down when I started so then his sound level matches mine.
Tad bit shaped, like I said, like a bucket of water balloons. My goal in my first cycle on testosterone cypionate.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, dude. The sticker on the back and the symbol on it looks familiar, but I could be wrong.
My goal in my first cycle on testosterone cypionate was to... Hold on, I'm looking at the little monitor. I'm like, wait, I want to kind of show everybody my gym. What do you guys think? Let me get out of the way so you can kind of take a look. Welcome to my LA Fitness, and I actually got these mats recently for filming, so that's exciting, so that way we don't have this carpet that has stains all over. I don't even know where these stains came. First cycle on testosterone cypionate. My goal was to up the amount of energy I had and also up the amount of weight that I could lift. Now the second time around on my second cycle, my goal is...
Dude, does he think we can't hear him? Like, he's fucking screaming, dude.
...is similar, but with just a bit of a modification. My first steroid on this cycle that I will introduce is testosterone cypionate again. However, the brands are different this time around. This time, the brand isn't trash. And this steroid is going to help me increase muscle mass. I want my muscles to grow, I want to become stronger, and
So 2 milliliters per week, presumably if we're looking at UGL, I'm assuming it's 500 milligrams a week.
And I want to have more energy. This is going to do absolutely just that. The reason that I'm taking cypionate again in my second cycle, because you have to remember I am a beginner, and this is the lowest dose of the testosterone realm, I guess. I got myself 3 bottles of testosterone.
How is it the lowest dose? Like, it's probably one of the higher concentration esters that your lab has to offer. They're gonna have short esters that are dosed at, 100 milligrams per milliliter, or even less than that. They're gonna have long esters that are dosed at, 200 to 250. And then some of the higher concentrated ones above that, obviously, but cypionate and enanthate, you're typically gonna find at 250 per milliliter. So I don't understand. Maybe he just means he's a beginner, so he wants to pin in frequently. So that's like a kind of beginner approach. I don't know.
Actually, I don't know where the other one is. I think I already opened it and used it. That's why I don't have it here. But I did get 3 to last me for a 12-week cycle. I'm going to be injecting 2 milliliters of testosterone per week. So 1 milliliter each time. And my second steroid that I'm going to introduce is... This is a fitness page. Shouldn't I be showing off like... Well, I mean, I shouldn't be showing it off because there's nothing to show off, but shouldn't I be shirtless? Oh, no. Maybe I should, okay, let me see if I can talk like this. People want to see body, right?
Dude, what is the dose of your second steroid?
I'm going to make a more in-depth video about this specific steroid, but for now, just know that this Anavar, this steroid is going to help G-pop gain some nice lean muscle mass. Also help lose fat at the same time. Just remember, this isn't a fat burner. It is still a steroid. I actually think I literally crushed a couple of these.
So, yeah, he's correct. It's not a fat burner, but like directly before that, he says he's using it to burn fat. So, a little bit of contradiction going on there. But I think at the end of the day, if you are gaining muscle and you are disproportionately increasing it relative to your fat mass, then obviously you're going to achieve a leaner look by proportion, but you're not really directly like burning fat off. If you're building muscle, you should have a satisfactory amount of nutrients to do so, or else you wouldn't be in the first place. And that's likely not putting you in a position where you're also going to be shredding a bunch of fat off your frame at the same time. So, like indirectly, yeah, gear can help you burn fat, but at like the same time, it sounds like he understands it's not like an actual fat burning agent that stimulates, beta 2 adrenergic receptors or something that's going to increase, fatty acid mobilization or something that's fucking, directly targeted towards a supraphysiological lipolysis or something like that. It's more something that is just increasing protein expression and is going to help them build more muscle relative to degradation and overall increases metabolism and help them burn more fat off. But it's not a fat burner, that is correct.
All in all, this is all going to be shown in the 12-week cycle that I'm going to be documenting. I'm going to document everything in terms of the workouts that I'll be doing at my new CrossFit gym, the types of foods that I'm going to be eating in terms of...
Okay, so 12 weeks of Anavar the entire time. I don't know if I just did a video recently on Ben Dunn, and my explanation in that would be very, very similar to what I'm saying to this guy right now. It's like a pretty much identical cycle, except he's starting Anavar even earlier than Ben Dunn, and proactively just assuming I'm going to need this oral the entire time. If you're trying to gain as much muscle as possible, is it the ideal approach? I don't know, man. I probably wouldn't be using an oral for 3 months straight. So let's see an update. So this is 2 months ago. He hasn't even done an update. So the most recent update was 1 month in, actually. I had the video loaded up on the side here. I thought there might have been a new one, but no. Week 4.
So 7 centimeters, 21 inches. about 40 to 41, about 40.5. And then for inches, it's about, 15 and a half inches.
Okay, so he's 1 month in as of November 28th, and then no updates since then. And he says, Anavar started to shred my body fat, which is misleading, but he literally just said that he understands it doesn't burn fat, but now he's fucking saying this. Ever since I started CrossFit on gear, in all caps, the body fat on my stomach area started to go down and get more toned. Let's see. Bruh, you look exactly the same as your first week of your first cycle. How can you have zero visible gains from 2 steroid cycles? I didn't think it was possible. Do not use steroids if you're doing CrossFit. What the hell are you doing? You aren't providing enough stimulus to your muscles. Bunk gear, not enough eating, not pushing yourself. Man, the feedback in this comment section. Look, that ain't steroids you're on. Even dudes who don't work out gain an average of 6 kilograms of muscle and water over a cycle of tests, and you've gained next to nothing. They're fake. Your friend who gave them to you was just lying to you to get you to work out in the first place. So I should probably do a video on that dose response study to escalating dosages of testosterone, because there's a huge difference in variability between who responds to what. There are genetic outliers who just respond like shit. And this is why you'll see individuals in the gym who are cranking their faces off and they look no different, really. Like, it's pretty hard to find a non-responder, but there are guys that gain like 1/10 of what another guy gains from the exact same dosage. And this comes down to AR content, myonuclei. Like, there's a bunch of different genetically predetermined factors that are going to dictate how you respond to gear. And not everyone is going to gain the same amount of muscle. And some of those studies are fat-free mass. It's not like it's measuring, like pure contractile tissue. So it's not indicative necessarily of pure actual muscle gain when you're looking at some of that data. However, typically you're going to see substantial progress on your first cycle. So as far as, like, when I was skimming through this the first time, the guy said he basically fell off his diet entirely and basically just wasted his first cycle more or less because he just let his body regress after it. So that's probably why his results don't look, very good after where he's at. But he's 1 month into the next one now. So maybe we'll tune in later in the future and see where he's at. He's almost at the 12-week mark, I would think, by now. We're around there. So I guess it's probably past it. Fuck. So I guess we shall see if he does an update soon and maybe revisit it. So anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. This is just a little reaction video to another... Surprised how many people are logging this stuff nowadays and just saying straight up what they're doing. This guy is like very transparent, probably needs to yell a bit less, but other than that, interesting series to follow, I guess. So anyways, like, subscribe, check out my blog, moreplacemoredates.com. Follow me on Instagram at moreplace_moredates. Facebook, Snapchat, BitChute, Twitter, TikTok, Apple Podcasts. If you want to support the channel, you can check out anything I'm associated with in the video description below. My TRT clinic, it's all telemedicine from the comfort of your own home. Gorilla Mind. Nootropic formulas, Gorilla Mode. Pre-workout formulas that design myself from scratch. My recommended lab test panels for diagnostics to stay healthy, and anything else I am associated with, it's all in the video description below. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you soon.